I think the absolute worst ads are when you go somewhere and it's like you're checking something out and something pops up. It's like from the FBI or something for the government.
Oh,
it's like,
yeah.
We have detected illegal content on your hard drive.
Yep.
It's like you
It's
have
like this
to pay.
big scary red block.
And
Yeah,
it's like you have to pay this X amount to here to unlock your browser, or you will.
And they
you
do
just
the
click
thing where
exit.
every time you try to click out,
Like-
they give you like reverse logic.
Yeah.
It's like, do you want out? Are you sure you don't
Or you
want to
just can't.
exit into and out of this window?
Or
Maybe.
sometimes they just lock it, and I don't know how to do it, but you just can't go out. It's like,
Yes,
God,
I've seen that. I've seen that. You just have to shut down your browser.
Yeah, you have to like go into the task manager
Yeah.
and eliminate the process.
Yep.
It's fucking ruthless.
It is, dude. Like,
should be illegal.
Yeah.
in the internet, it was way easier back then because you were looking for screensavers and you were getting malware that way. They have to be creative. Did you see the new South Park? Or the oldish new South
Yeah,
Park?
the one with the ads.
Yes,
Yeah.
it was fucking genius because it's what everybody experiences. But at the very end, the part that made me laugh the most is when the PC principal was literally a PC fighting ads, and at the end, and like it's like two means like PC like
Right.
politically correct,
Right.
but he's also an actual PC,
a personal
and,
computer.
and it was just like I looked at that, and I'm like. My fucking head exploded because I'm like, oh my fucking god, I get it now. This whole fucking season makes sense. There's two meanings. It's genius. But that was really funny because it's like ads bother everybody and they're really malicious with where they put them.
Also, that whole thing with UPC, bro, that kind of became a meme.
Yeah.
It kind of makes sense because also, like, people who play computer games on the
Yes.
PC, they're always like, you're on a
you
fucking
PC?
console? It's like, you're not a PC? Fuck you. You PC? You know, like, they're so elitist about
Yeah.
playing games on a PC.
PC are
Because it's so much
elitist about
better.
being politically correct. It's fucking,
Yeah.
it is genius.
The new thing that's pissing me off is these sort of related, but these spam phone calls I've been getting.
Yeah.
And they're getting more like threatening.
You get that all the
and-
time. You'll be like working and then someone will call you and you'll just be like,
But they're
not
clearly
interested. And then
saying it. I
No, they get
recorded
really
this one.
bold.
This one was ridiculous because this.
Oh, you kept it?
Yeah.
Oh, can
I
you play it?
recorded it? Yeah.
Oh, play
It's
it.
basically this Indian woman. It's like,
Put it-
hello, my name. She says her name is fucking Annie Johnson. What kind of fucking Indian woman is named Annie Johnson?
Hello,
She's like,
Annie
I am
Johnson."
from the legal department of this something. You know, it's like, I need you to contact me and talk to your lawyer and send me money. And I'm like, what the fuck? Wait, here, let me replay this. Let me play this. I don't know. I don't know. Hopefully you. Wait.
You have one message.
This message is intended for Jeffrey. Jeffrey, this is Annie Johnson for the Department of Legal Affairs. I was trying to reach you in regards to a very important issue. My number is 347 923 9538. You are busy to call back. I would suggest you to have your retained attorney to do it for you. As delay in calling us might end up into a legal mess for you. I hope you could take this right and call me back. This is Annie Johnson with the Department of Legal Affairs.
Annie
Looking forward to speak to you. Until then, have a blessed day and goodbye.
I just love how, like, she clearly can't even read the script that she's got in front of her. Like, she just
But you look up the phone number, and it's like 1 million people have gotten this call from Annie Johnson.
What would it take in a phone call
Yeah.
for you to actually believe that it was a legal department of some financial bureau trying to get money out of you? I mean, obviously not an Indian lady who says her name's
I mean,
Annie
I feel
Johnson.
like they would have to know information that's not readily available on the internet. They'd have to know something about me.
But they couldn't say it to you because you're on the phone.
Is that a rule?
Yeah, because they can't repeat sensitive information because anyone could have picked up your phone.
My general rule is anytime somebody calls about anything like this, I immediately just hang up and block them. So maybe there's even been real phone calls. And if I have a problem with a bank, I call them. Like,
Right. I feel like the general rule for me would be they'd have to send me something in the mail because I think that's traceable.
Yeah.
And if it's not traceable, like a phone call or an email, and there's people asking for sensitive information, you just ignore it. You ignore it until somebody knocks on your fucking door. At which point you're like, welcome in.
Yeah.
Whatever you need, I'm right here.
Tom does something that I used to do whenever I actually had a phone. He would get a number and he would Google it to see if it's like an actual
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
And then if he saw that it's not, or it's like people are talking about it as a scam, he will block the number.
Yeah.
And I used to do that. I would be on my phone, someone would call me, I'd look it up, it'd be like, oh, it's bullshit, and then I block it.
Yeah.
Do they not realize that also exists? Like the internet is always at
But
everyone's
I think it's like a
fingertips.
phishing thing, right? They're just going to keep casting their line until some sucker falls.
They're hoping you're a fucking...
All they need is one.
No, what
you're
they're
some
hoping.
Russian third world country, you know, like if you're like some poor Russian. guy
No,
with a
what they're
computer-
hoping is they're hoping you're some poor, defenseless 98-year-old man or woman who
Right.
hasn't had a social encounter with somebody in forever.
Yes.
Who got a call
Yeah.
and they're just like, oh, don't you want to hear how my day was? And they're just like, you owe us thousands of dollars, ma'am. Give us your fucking money, ma'am.
Yeah, that's 90% of telemarketing, by the way, too.
It was really sad. It's like also in the
It is fucked up.
emails. It's everywhere.
Yeah.
There's so much of it. Like as a guy who runs a website, like I have like the spam filter in my comment section, so there's actually legit people, like not robots, commenting. But every now and then, when the spam thing breaks down, like there's tons of messages of like Japanese sites trying to sell like watches, handbags, and stuff. Like who falls for that?
Buy handbags made by real Japanese people.
Do you remember on MSN that like what happened? I don't know if you guys know like old instant messaging like software. What used to get people is they'd be like, "Did you see this photo of you?" And they would put a picture
Oh,
of
yes!
me or something.
Did you know people are talking about you? Did you see this photo of
Yes.
you that they got online?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Like that, like those websites like classmates.com. Did you know somebody is trying to contact you?
Yes.
Yeah.
And you have to pay money to see the message?
Yeah!
Or another classic's like, "Hey honey, saw your profile pic. Really
Yes.
like what I see."
Yes. Here's mine, and it's like EB332444E. And
Yeah.
you're just like, I'm not gonna fucking click
That's
that.
the other thing, dude. Always check those email addresses. It doesn't matter. I've seen PayPal emails that literally, because it's easy to do. You just copy and paste the HTML of an HTML email. Looks identical, but check out that email, because if you see something where it's like PayPal dot, you know, fucking X5805338,
Yeah.
you know, dot, you know,
they'll even
whatever,
try.
hyphen something.com, you're just like, wow.
But
Or you
what's-
get like these fake Patreon things.
Oh, yeah.
And they're like, we need more information.
So many things in this world. I don't care about the big. I don't care about who's going to be president. But things like when I go into Best Buy and they card me when I'm buying an R-rated movie. I just like, what are you doing?
yeah.
And this woman's like, yeah, I'm really sorry. You know, I had to card a 100-year-old yesterday.
It's like, why?
Like, why? Yeah, why?
He's clearly fucking
So are
growing
you really
up.
gonna get fired for not carding a 100-year-old?
He took
Blue-haired idiot.
He took like I saw him walking over here. It took him like 20 minutes, and I had to card him.
I was taken aback. I'm like, I started slowly pulling my ID out of my wallet. I'm like, do I really need to do this?
When I went into Best Buy to just get information, I went up to the thing and they were like, "Can I see some ID?" And it's like, I just want to know where
They're
You know, those
really?
people are super. I
Yeah.
mean, look,
Fuck those people,
There
because
are
then-
corporate rules where they do kind of have to be serious, but there are circumstances where, yeah, they absolutely, it is ridiculous. You could have a freaking Holocaust survivor, some like 200-year-old dude, walk up to the counter, and the lady's like, "Hey, listen, sir, I'm really sorry." He's like, "I forgot my ID. All I'm looking for is that new rated R fucking Aliens movie. I heard it was decent." She wouldn't fucking give it to him. He could show her
Show her
the
the
fucking
fucking
tattoo,
numbers.
his fucking barcode
But all-
number, and she'd still be like, "Nah, that doesn't count."
But all I was doing was looking
That
for
sounds
the fucking
baffling.
iPhones and iPads. And I went up to the information desk. He's like, "Yeah, we need to see your ID." And I was like, "All right, well, here's my like fucking retarded ID." And I
Wait,
gave
for
it
an iPhone?
to use it to find it, to talk to the information guy. He had an exclusive club that I had to show my
They're just
ID
scumbag.
to.
I just want to buy a USB drive. They're like, can I have your zip code? Can I have your phone
Yeah,
number?
that too.
Can I have your email? Like, fuck off.
I go to like American Eagle Outfitter because that's like the only place I shop for pants. And I go there, they're like, "What's your zip code? We need it for information." It's like, it's like, "We're gonna give you a card." I'm like, "I don't want a card."
Yeah.
They just assume that I
No,
wanted a
wait,
card.
you don't want to save money? Because you could save 20% right
yeah,
now.
and I'm like, I'll lose the card and don't care because I've eaten at fucking Wendy's 100 times and haven't used the Wendy's card that's sitting in my wallet collecting dust.
You should, though.
Well,
You should use
That's
it.
why people
I used
buy
it once.
digital games so much, because every time you want to buy a physical game, you have to like go through all these things of like, you know, like signing up for something,
Yeah.
or like, you sure you don't want this because
Right.
you'll get great benefits.
Yeah.
Like, I just want the game.
That's another thing with gift cards. Not to belittle the guy who gave me the Wendy's gift card.
I believe that was Hector, but
Yeah,
I think it was. Yeah.
Hector's cool, but I used it. But I don't know how much is on it now. And I don't want to go up to the people and be like, "Excuse me, how much is on my Wendy's card. And they like fucking be like $5. And I'm like, well, I can get a whole nothing. Or I can get some fries. But it's like, I don't want to do that. I just want to use it once and then it'd be all over. And then they're like, here's the money from the card. I'm like, oh wow, it's my birthday. But there's these things now where you can actually turn your gift cards in they give you the money off of it.
What?
Yeah, but they take a percentage of it. So if you have like a $30 gift certificate, they take like 10%
That actually
of it.
does
Better
kind of
than
make
nothing.
sense because it was purchased through that entity, and if they're taking a cut, they're just kind of like, all right, well, we get a little bit of free money, I guess.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah. So if you have like a fucking gift certificate to like go to something like Lowe's, and let's say you never shop there,
Yeah.
you just give it to something like.
See, this is why
A place that
iTunes
turns in
and
cards.
Amazon cards are actually okay in my book, only because you plug it in once and you have a digital wallet and you
Exactly.
can see exactly
That's
how much
kinda
you
cool.
have.
Yeah.
But it's like the gift cards for like a lot of other places where you're sitting there, you got like 5 cards in your wallet, and for all
Yeah.
you know, you
You
walk
have,
up
like,
to the
$1
counter and
on
they
each
swipe
one.
it, they're just like, fuck off.
Give a $2, $2.50.
There's some kind of amazing statistic of how much money goes unspent from
You
gift cards every
collected
year.
all of that?
There's like
It's
a
gotta be
billion,
billions.
like millions and millions of
Gotta
dollars.
be
This guy is this slob is sitting there with like 14 different gift cards, which he actually has like $600 on
Oh,
there, and
sure.
he's like, I'm gonna sell my Xbox games. I don't have any more money. And really, like, this was something they're doing at GameStop, where you can bring in your fucking gift cards from anywhere in the world, and they take
Yeah.
a profit from it, but they'll still give you money off of it. And while I think GameStop is still like the worst place to go to trade in stuff, the fact that you still get anything off of it is
Yeah.
great, because you're not gonna go into fucking Wendy's and spend $2. You're gonna forget how much money in your card, and you're not gonna make a
It's true.
stink of it when you
Yeah.
go in there.
Yeah, you know, the same thing happens with rebates. You get that, you know, they advertise it as a $50 phone,
But it costs
but really it costs you
$100.
like fucking $500. But they're going to give you a $450 rebate a week later that you have 2 days to mail in. Otherwise, it's gone.
I did that, but I got like a $50 rebate, and I was like seriously thinking, is this even worth
Yeah.
the trouble?
You also
to go
have to
through?
have like a photocopy of your receipt. You have
Yeah.
to have the barcode off the back of the box.
And I
Yeah.
was
A
thinking,
fucking blood sample,
Yeah.
urine sample.
They're like making you work for that
Yeah.
extra
Oh, absolutely.
$50.
I want to see something, but it's something I want to stab somebody. It does. My supermarket does this. You go into the supermarket. I buy food every like week or two. Everything's digital. Everything's like top of the line digital. You swipe your card. You're using digital keypads and screens and everything
Yeah.
else. I need like the self checkout.
Yeah.
I love the
automated.
self-checkout.
Everything's top of the line. But then it's like a button shows up. Would you like 5% off your order? But it won't give you 5% off the order you just bought. It prints out a fucking paper receipt, and it's like, you can use this next time.
You just type in the 14-digit code on the back,
Yeah,
and you
and
can
it's like,
5%
you have to print out this long ass 20-foot long paper receipt.
It's a fucking Sudoku
Yeah.
puzzle that you have
Yeah.
to fill out.
Give this
and
to-
then once you have all the numbers
Give this to a
arranged, you can
human
fucking
next
do
time
it.
you're here, and you'll get. I'm like, oh fuck, I just crumble it up.
It's like the old ladies with the coupons, you know, where they keep collecting these coupons and they have to like do all this searching and cutting out, finding it in the right places.
Yeah.
In the end, all they save is like $2 or something.
Oh,
It's
fuck
ridiculous.
Do you know those commercials you were talking about, like rebate and stuff? Those
Yeah.
commercials where it's like $0 for the first 5 days of Christmas.
Yeah.
That's zero. I'm talking $0 rebate, $0.
Yeah.
And then you're like, I got this thing free.
Yeah.
you fucking
You get like 4 of them for
in a
free.
week.
Yeah. Oh no, absolutely. And then they slap you with that bill.
So when
An
you see
extra
something,
charge.
Oh,
when
yeah.
you see something online, it's like, get you and your family free phones for $0 free payment for 2 weeks. You're
Yeah.
like, what? It's a fucking steal, but it's really $25,000.
I don't know how people live like that. People fall for that shit. People,
Absolutely.
dude,
Nonsense.
All they need is a couple of fucking suckers, and bang, they just made so much money back.
You see those commercials?
They don't care if
they're
if your whole family fucking has to move out of their house and you're all like
They have-
whoring
yeah.
yourselves
They
to
have-
the local gangs and shit.